Boundaries should be loving and caring, not a punishment. And I personally had to learn that boundaries aren't putting them in place just because I can. So my journey on boundaries looked like this. At first, I didn't have many boundaries because people pleasing was my thing. I never wanted to rock the boat. I subconsciously and sometimes consciously cared about what people thought about me. So I would kind of move my boundaries. They wouldn't be too clear sometimes. And then I got sick of my own stuff and I started to implement boundaries in my life, right? So remember, I share that everything is energy and everything falls on a spectrum. I went from one end of the spectrum that was unhealthy to the other far end of the spectrum that was unhealthy, which was just saying no to everything just because I can. And that basically came from years of repression of not speaking my truth, not holding people accountable. And so I just felt this need to just always say no just because I could. That is not an energy that is loving and caring. So today I always check my motives with my boundaries. The very first question is, if I do this or I don't do this, how is it going to affect all parties? Does all parties benefit? So of course, when we always say yes, whether it's just because we're always saying yes or saying yes when we really mean no, all parties don't benefit. Actually, no one benefits because you're left feeling some type of way. Also, before I say no, I ask myself, if I do this or I don't do this, how am I going to feel afterwards? Am I being true to myself by saying yes or no? As long as I'm setting my boundaries out of love and authenticity, I know I'm making the right decision. Yes, that also can come with people not being okay with it, but you can rest easy knowing that it wasn't done from a malicious place or with malicious energy.